everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. You know what today is? Today is the 31 Days of Horror. It's day 6. Day 6 of the 31 Days of Horror. 31 movies, 31 days. Talk about them. And for every Sunday, I do Italian Sunday. Ooh. Yeah, those are the fun. The whole month is fun, but those ones are fun. So when I was coming up with this idea of doing this year's 31 Days of Horror, I thought, you know what? I'm going to try, I'm doing it all off of Tubi, but I'm going to try to find movies I haven't seen. Or I could watch a bunch of movies I've seen a million times and tell you all about them, and maybe introduce you to a few movies, you know, maybe you haven't seen. But for the most part, I tried to pick movies this year that I haven't seen. There are a few, like Della Morte Della Mora. I've seen that before. I think there's a total of like 6 movies in this entire month that I have seen. You know, but other than that, they're all new. You know, like today's movie. But before we get to that, let's talk about the people doing this. Let's talk about Brother Max doing 31 Days of Fright. Double Shot J, Mood 616, Chill Pilgrims over on Letterboxd doing it. Who else? Carly, she's doing it. Jennifer Toshi's doing it. Bones is doing it. There's quite a few people that do this 31 days, and it's a fun thing to do. And everyone has their own little spin on it. You know, so today's movie is called Ditch Day. It came out in 2016, so it's been around for a while, almost 10 years, you know. You might have seen it, you might not have seen it, but it has Bill Oberst Jr. in it now. Bill Oberst Jr., he was Papa Corn in Circus of the Dead. So, Bill Oberst Jr. and Lynn Lowry. And Lynn Lowry, she's been around since the 70s. She took some time off from acting, you know, to have a normal life, and then she got back into acting in the 2000s. I'd say somewhere around the 80s, the 80s or 90s, she took time off. But Lynn Lowry, she's been in tons of stuff. I mean, just Google her name and you will see stuff she's been in. So Lynn Lowry, Bill Oberst Jr., they're in this, and the whole movie has to do with mistakes being made. This girl, I'm not going to give you the full idea of what I'm going to give you a basic synopsis, but I'm not going to tell you the whole movie because there's a lot to discover. This girl's at a party. She leaves the party. She's in high school. She leaves the party. She drives home. She gets in an accident, and when she gets into the accident, she winds up killing a woman and her daughter. Well, Bill Oberst Jr. is the husband of the woman and the father to the daughter, and he snaps. And he plots his revenge. The movie picks up, after the accident, the movie picks up a year later. And he, like I said, he plots his revenge. That's all I'm going to tell you about the movie. Because, I mean, there's a lot of moving parts going on in this movie, and I don't want to give too much away. I want you, if you do watch this, I want you to discover it. This movie is it great? No. Is it awful like that damn Nazi zombies? God, no. Yeah, I took the bullet for that one for you guys, didn't I? But no, this movie is it's really weird because the way the movie is shot, it looks like it's a made-for-TV movie. You know that look that like a Lifetime movie or a Hallmark movie has, where it kind of has a video look to it? That's the look that this movie has, and you're going, oh, so this is a made-for-TV. This is what I thought when I first started watching. I'm going, oh, this is going to be like a Lifetime movie where it's all very tame and very edited down, and it's not really going to be horror. It's just going to be suggested horror, you know. I was wrong. Who knew? No, it's just the look that they went for. I'm guessing that they went for this look of a made-for-TV type thing, but that's the way it looks. But no, man, there's swearing and there's blood and there's booties and boobies and everything in this movie. So it's not made for TV. It's not a Lifetime movie. I've never seen this Lifetime movie. No, and there's a few little things that kind of bug me about the movie. I mean, they're minor little things. There's gore, and sometimes I could say twice that when they showed the blood, it didn't look like blood. I'm sorry. We've all cut ourselves, whether it was just using scissors or cutting a steak, whatever. We've all cut ourselves. We've all seen our own blood. We know what color blood looks like. And it does not look like raspberry or strawberry jelly. And there's a couple of scenes where they show it and you're just kind of going, it's a little too bright to be blood. You know? It almost looks like raspberry or strawberry jelly. That's one of the minor little things. The other minor little thing is that they're all supposed to be in high school, and this bugs the hell out of me in movies nowadays, movies and TV shows. And that's when they cast the people. They're like, oh, okay, well, we need to everyone's playing teenagers. Let's make sure that we all look young enough. And in this movie, there's a girl named Trini. And she's cute and all, you know, but when they get back to the other girl's house, we see that she is covered. I mean, she's got a giant back tattoo. She's got like a tattoo right here on this. She's got like a sleeve. And you're going, okay, you know what? I know most states, I don't know the rules for all states, but for most states, you got to be about 18 to get a tattoo. And to have all that work done, you got to be damn rich. And it just, it takes me out of it for a moment. I'm going, oh, are you serious? Don't get me wrong, she's cute and all, but she should have been playing someone else in this movie. Anything but a high schooler, you know? Find someone that doesn't have tattoos trying to play a high schooler. I mean, I know that everybody has tattoos nowadays, and I have no problem with tattoos. I have tattoos myself. But if you're going to play a high schooler, you got to make sure that stuff's covered up, man, because it just doesn't look, at least not to me. That's, you know, that's the way I feel. Oh well. Tell me what you think about that. Does it I mean, is there anything when you're watching a movie, whether it's horror or whatever, that takes you out of the scene if you say, "Oh, well, that just doesn't look right"? Please tell me if there is. I want to know. That, and there's a minor plot point that you kind of have to wonder about. I'm not going to talk about the plot point because it's part of the movie. Other than that, this movie was pretty good. It's, like I said before, is it awful? No. Is it great? No. this is another one of. I mean, I've been basically for this month so far. I've been hitting a lot of twos, you know, and this is just an average horror film. Bill Oberst does a great job playing the bad guy. If you've seen Circus of the Dead or any other thing he's been in, you'll know this is he does really good at doing this. So that Lynn Lowry shows up in it, but she has such a small role that it's almost a waste. You could have replaced her with anyone. I mean, yeah, we got Lynn Lowry to be in this movie, but whatever. I like Lynn Lowry. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking her. I'm just saying that as smart as the role was, anybody could have done it. So I'm giving it a 2. Like I said before, it's just an average movie. Check it out if you want to. It's called Ditch Day, and that's another thing that's really weird. On Tubi, it's called Ditch Day, and then when you play the movie, it's called Ditch Day Massacre. And the cover for the movie, or the poster art that they use on Tubi is very deceptive. You know, the scene on the poster art does not show up in the movie at all. But again, whatever. That's not how I'm choosing these movies. I'm actually, when I was choosing them, I was reading what these movies were about, because I have like a crazy list of movies on Tubi that I'm going, what do I want to watch for the 31 days? And I'm going through it, I'm reading every synopsis going, I'm trying to get a really good mixed bag in there of like ghost stories and supernatural and werewolves and vampires, everything. So it's not just 31 days of slashers or 31 days of, whatever. So that's the way that is. Again, it's a 2. Tell me what you think if you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, tell me if you watch it. I want to know. Always like, subscribe, share, and comment. Please comment, because I want to know what you have to say. I am the 13th Wolfman, and of course, I'm on the prowl. Oh!